Hello everyone, my name is Sergio Gonzalez. Most of you guys already know me. So recently I've been reading a lot about these people leaving pets and kids inside their cars until they suffocate and die. Right now I'm actually inside my car. It is 86 degrees when I checked it about 2 minutes ago. I have been checking myself with pulse, and I've been in for only 30 seconds. I have my windows rolled up. As you can see, I have nothing. I have no water, no air conditioning, nothing. I'm inside of a hot box. So I just want to see how long I can take it in here, because I think it's so unfair. Parents and owners of children and pets, they just leave them inside the cars, and it is sad. I mean, if you don't want to take responsibility or that kind of responsibility, don't make kids. Don't get yourself a pet. You know, give them to somebody who would actually take care of them. Okay, as you can see, I'm already sweating a lot, and I've only been in for 1:20 seconds. A little bit about myself. I am 25 years old. I am 65 inches tall. I am not in the best shape, but I'm not in bad shape either. You know, I am active duty military. We do exercise every morning, and I have been on 2 tours. My first tour, I was in Iraq, and it's actually been up to almost 146 degrees out there Fahrenheit, and it sucks. I mean, it was dry heat, but man, it sucks. All my friends that were out there were just thinking, like, who in their right mind would be traveling barefooted in the desert and say, hey, this is a good place to settle down. People. And then my second tour, I was in Qatar, and it's gotten up to over 140 degrees over there as well. There were times that it was just unbelievable, and you know, it was actually more humid there than it is in Iraq. So, you know, 100%, between 80 and 100% of humidity, it sucks. Alright, so anyway, I've been in for 2 minutes and 50 seconds, and yeah, it's getting tough. You know, I'm gonna be checking myself. I'm gonna be checking my surroundings and make sure that I don't pass out. And as soon as I feel dizzy, or as soon as I'm ready to pass out, I'm just gonna get out of here. I did say that I don't have any water, but I'm actually waiting outside of a building where they have plenty of water. Okay, it's getting a little harder to breathe in here. Oh, and that's another thing too. I was actually talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and she was telling me that people who leave pets in their cars are, well, in my opinion, they were actually worse than people leaving kids. I mean, of course, kids is really, really bad, but you know, a dog or a cat, or you know, something like that, they actually suffer more, because dogs, well, you know, they have all that fur, so it's going to add more degrees into their temperature. And, yeah, they don't sweat. They don't have sweat glands. So they can't try to, you know, have their body try to cool off like mine is trying to cool off right now, but it sucks. You know, it's getting a little hotter to breathe here. Yeah. And, I'm actually I'm not I can't think of anything else to say. You know, I just want to get out of here, but you know, I'm doing a challenge. I got 4.5 minutes. I'm not even halfway done. My goal is 10 minutes. You know, if I'm suffering this much, you know, I can only imagine, you know, a child or like a small animal, you know, or you know, or something's an elderly person. You know, I'm pretty sure people have done that. You know, I mean, if if you have to go run an errand, leave them with a babysitter, leave them at home, or something, or just don't be lazy and just leave them in the car. Just take them with you. What's an extra 1-2 minutes to unstrapping the kids, and then strapping them back on. I get that sometimes it could be brats, but hey, they're your kids, and that's the way that you guys raised them. Don't blame them for acting up in the middle of a store. And if you just want to leave them in the car as a punishment, you guys don't deserve to breed. Call Child Protective Services to come and pick them up, saying like, hey, I don't want them anymore. Here's the goddamn receipt. Holy shit. I did try not to curse, throughout this whole thing, but it is so hot, and I'm, yeah. I'm a father myself. I have a 10-month-old son, beautiful baby boy, beautiful mother, and we never forget about him, ever. We never say like who has a kid. It's always somebody. Usually it's me when we're together. But we'll never do something like that to our son. It's unbelievable. It's sad. I've read like more than 10 different stories of something like this happening, and then actually, just recently, on the freeways here in El Paso, they started putting up signs where people could see in traffic says, "Never leave a child inside of a car." If you happen to come across a child inside of a car, call for help. No, don't call for help, because it might be too late. Freaking bust that window out and get that child out of there. Child, animal, whatever. They don't deserve that. If the owner of the car gets mad, hey, tell him to piss off and just no. They don't have a right to get mad. I can't even think straight. I've been in for 7.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes left, okay? I gotta look for something else to talk about. But yeah, that actually pissed me off the other day when I saw it. Call for help when you see a child inside of a car. Don't do that. By the time that a law enforcement, fire department, or somebody come out to help you, it's probably gonna be too late. Who knows how long that kid's been there? Who knows how long that animal's been there? Just bust that freaking door open. All right. All right. I'm gonna check myself a little bit. All right. I am very, very, very sweaty. All right. My eyes are not dilated, so I'm good. Alright. Well, even my tattoos are dripping sweat. Yeah. 8.5 minutes. I'm almost done, everybody. Alright. Let me check my pulse. Alright, I know it's definitely more than 100 beats per minute. I really need to get out of here, but I have 1 minute left. I'm going to push it out until the end. I just want to give a shout out to everybody that I know. I want to give a shout out to all the responsible parents, the responsible, animal owners. Keep doing what you're doing, alright? Don't ever neglect your child or your pet or anything like that, alright? Because they do deserve somebody who actually love them and care for them and stuff like that. Don't ever even think about leaving them. Ever. Because some people are not able to have kids or, to own pets, due to like rules and regulations and sometimes even medical reasons, Just please take care of yourselves. And for y'all other people who actually don't care, I'm very ashamed of you. I mean, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm sometimes very ashamed to be a human being because I can't believe there's actual human